What's up, fam? It's time for the Daily Toast. But yo, my kids still upstairs sleeping. Gina got her own show now, so she, I always want to get on camera and advertise her stuff. So I got to sneak around and do my stuff, right? So, but I have something to show you before we even get started with the Daily Toast, right? I told y'all we have come up with our own Scoby, and I'm gonna reveal it right here today for you on a Daily Toast. Stay tuned. Alright, those of you that's been following me on the Daily Toast, y'all know that as of this Kuumba, I think it's 5/20, right? May 20th, right? Actually, it's my wife's birthday, so I gotta go. And, we got the Malcolm X Festival today, too. So, it's gonna be a busy day for me, but y'all know I'm out of Ambrosia. So what today we're gonna do is I'm going to share some of the brews that I have been getting prepared for you, right? But also I'm going to right now I'm gonna show you the SCOBY that I think I may have created. Now I'm gonna sample this during the Daily Toast. So if I die, y'all know that it's this bottle with this cloth. So that if they can come up with an antidote, they can resurrect my ass, right? But if I die, let me die doing something I love, right? And that's that ambrosia, right? Because for me, this is science, right? I'm experimenting. Now, those of you that might not understand the importance of this moment for me, right? Those that have been looking at the kombucha process, you hear that kombucha has been passed down from generation to generation. And whenever you look up SCOBY, how do you make your own SCOBY? The whole process of making they get you and say, hey, you want to make your own SCOBY? That's how you make your own SCOBY. You find you a brew of just straight kombucha. You pour it in a glass, you let it sit, and your kombucha SCOBY will grow out of another batch of kombucha. And the same thing I would tell you about mine, ambrosia, right? But I said, there got to be a way to make this shit. And I was thinking about it. And then, like things often happen, we call them mistakes. We call them accidents. But I was brewing and I noticed something. And I just left it alone. I came back a couple of weeks later and something was in the water. Let me show you what it was. Alright. So, on the bottom, we have what was in the water. On the top, we have what appears to be a SCOBY that has formed. So, I'm about to go and pour it out and pull it out so I can show you. family, you would never believe my first official brew made with my own SCOBY. I wasted half the goddamn bottle. Y'all know I'm pissed. Y'all know I'm pissed, right? But I still got the other half. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all like, that's the ancestors tell you not to drink that shit, brother. I tell. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm gonna do it. Alright, so I got the SCOBY up here. So I'm gonna pull it out so that you can see. So this SCOBY, this right here, the big piece up underneath. Y'all see that? That gunk of stuff? That was what formed. I know y'all can't see it. Let me bring it a little bit closer. The big slimy piece on the bottom was what formed. So what I did was I took some green tea and honey and I put this piece, because it spread out just like a SCOBY, but I bunched it together because it was real thin, right? Because there was no sugar in there, so it was real thin, but it was hanging on. So after I got done with this brew right now, I noticed this on top. I want you to look at the top. That right there. And I know the light is bad, so let me take you into some good light. Y'all got to see this because like magic, right? So now, and I know like a lot of y'all like, this is, but what's the big deal? What's the big deal? The big deal is that far as those of you that's in the tribe, far as those of you that's joining the journey and you have been venturing with me over this small period of time that I've been blogging every day, you are witnessing the birth of our first SCOBY, right? And I need y'all to understand the importance of this, especially on the day, right? This right here, I'm naming it Imani because I discovered it on Imani, right? But I wanted to share this with you on Kuumba because this shows the creativity and power of creativity, because sometimes creative things happen and we miss it. So if you look at the top, bring it in closer, the top formed a perfect SCOBY. Now I broke apart because it's still young, so I'm gonna put it back in a brew, enough brew so that it could get stronger, right? But family, what we got right here is our first official SCOBY. Now let me tell you something, right? Being a family man, right? I got a lot of kids. I got kids through spirit and I got kids through blood, right? But there was never a closer connection. Let me change that. Let me change the words on that. Because I love all my children. I'm connected to each one of them in a different way. My first son was born, I wasn't there, right? Wiz was born, I wasn't there. I didn't see him born, right? My son, love him to death. My daughters, most of my daughters, I didn't see them born. Wasn't there, right? Wasn't even in their life at that point in time. My youngest son, Cleve, right? Quasi Cleve, right? Born on Sunday. Oh, that's some push up. Born on Quasi. Y'all know Quasi, right? Y'all should know that, right? But anyway, I didn't get to see him born because he was like 5,000 miles away, right? I love him, right? But I have never experienced the bond of watching one of my children born that I conceived and I could see her coming out, right? And that's the feeling that I have for this, right? Because people's telling me, I'm going to forums, everybody is saying the same thing about forming a SCOBY. you can't form a SCOBY. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you have to come from one batch and bring it to another, right? So if I drink this and I survive, and it tastes like ambrosia, and of course I'm not giving this to anybody as of yet, because I have to see what effects it has on me first, right? But the point I'm making is this: after I go through my testing process, family, we have our own line of SCOBYs. This SCOBY that I will be using to produce ambrosia, this Imani strain right here, is uniquely ours. This came up through us, our ancestral intercession, because the way it formed was not supposed to happen. I'm just letting y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I was about to throw it away. There was no other SCOBY. There was no other contact with any ambrosia. But I found this, right? And those of you that I trust as family, I will tell you how I did it when we sit down and I could trust you. But now I know how to do it, right? So I just wanted y'all to look at it. I'm gonna pull it up one more time on the screen, because it is creativity, and this is not the message of the day. But like I said, this is a child of blood. This is blood. This is us, fam. I want y'all to understand that. This came from you watching me and helping me and encouraging me, right? Now, if it don't kill me, we on to something. So this means that people won't be able to say, Brother Tim, send me a SCOBY from the old batches. Or Brother Tim, send me something from an Imani strain. Or send me the Giami lineage of ambrosia, because this came directly from us, right? So I want y'all to understand that. Right? Y'all don't even understand. I can't wait till the morning toast. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I hope I don't fall dead, right? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm drinking it, right? I'm first doing a nose test. I'm sipping a little bit. I'm going to drink, y'all. It's just that. All right. So I will see you at the morning toast in a few. So, it's time for the morning toast. And what y'all see before y'all is the stuff that I've been working on. This is actually like my third video today. It's good to see you, Brother Tariq. We got the Malcolm X Festival going on at 3500 Refugee Road. I think yesterday was Malcolm X's birthday. El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, as he passed away, being known as. So we're going to drink our water. And let me introduce. So this is the Death Eater. This is actually brewed directly with burdock root and dandelion root. There is no green tea in here. It's just burdock root and dandelion root with honey, and it's been fermented, and right now it's getting ready. That's the half gallon. This right here is the ginseng. This is the 5 gallon. This one is already spoken for. This is Brother Ori Pianki's. This one right here, from the color, look like the cherry. This is the new brew I got. It ain't quite as red as I would like, because I know black folks like red Kool-Aid, but there it go right there. Here's another ginseng. You tell the ginseng because the ginseng is always bubbly up on top. Alright? So, that one is Brother Kwame's. He already put his say in for that one. Right here is the grape. It'll be ready in 3 days. I got another batch still wasn't ready yet. You can catch the video and find out why I thought it wasn't ready. And here is the gallon of the super true and through Death Eater. Been up since 3, brewing, getting stuff ready. I gotta get ready to get out of here so I can help get ready for this festival. Alright, so we're gonna start off. Oh, my fault. And I forgot to introduce you to this right here is an original brew. It is regular ambrosia, but what's special about it? This ambrosia, if it is ambrosia, was created from a SCOBY that I made from scratch. And when I say scratch, I am not talking about the scratch that they talk about in these places when you go on the sites and they say learn how to make a SCOBY. No, I didn't do it like this. I stumbled on this SCOBY, right? Just some experimenting and stuff and wondering what would happen and making mistakes. And this brew right here may be the truest ambrosia that I have ever brewed. Why? Because from the beginning to the end, this is me, right? What I'm saying is, from my experience and what I'm doing and finding the SCOBY, this one right here, I'm gonna drink this. So if I die, y'all can point at this bottle and say, hey, that was that bottle that killed him. All right. You know, I joke, but we're gonna get your water, fam. We're about to drink up, toast these ancestors, and then we're gonna get to YouTube and handle our business. All right, those that's joining me on Facebook to get the in-depth stuff that we discuss, you need to follow me on YouTube, because after I do the toast with y'all, I get into the discussion. The discussion tonight or today or whenever you're watching it is positive beliefs versus negative beliefs. Then I got some other shit to say too. But I'm gonna, some of y'all, I'm gonna blow up some shit. So if you really want to change your life, you need to be tuning in. All right, drink your water, family. Y'all see, those that's new, got the new glass. There's 2 people up there. Somebody throw up their thumb so I know who you are. And I hope y'all got y'all glass, because this is a grown folk affair in most cases. My kids ain't out, so I'm about to be cussing like a sailor. Mm. 16 ounces down. Come on, fam. Let's get it. Stay hydrated. I'm going to be up all day. I'm following the warrior diet today. I know it's going to be some good looking food out there, but hey. Oh, by the way, we need food vendors. If you know any food vendors in Columbus, we need some more food vendors to come out. Well, no, not really, because it don't produce that much alcohol. It's not an alcoholic product. Brother Tariq just asked, do I get a buzz from drinking this stuff? No. You get a slight, make you burp and stuff like that. But it's not alcohol. The alcohol content is very small. And those of you that are familiar with fermenting know that the alcohol process is the alcohol being produced out of it is a natural product from that. Now, what I need to explain to y'all is this. In real medicine making, far as with the fermenting and stuff like that, alcohol is a natural outcome of it. Now, what we do with alcohol is something totally different. We distill the alcohol out of products. So if I was looking for ambrosia liquor, I would start distilling this. So this means I would boil off all of the liquid and I would just leave the alcohol. But I'm not looking for y'all to get necessarily drunk, right? So the buzz you get is a buzz of joy, a buzz of health, right? It is not the same thing as vodka. All right. You also get a buzz on that sex drive too, bro. This helps cleans you out and helps maintain your health. You know, a lot of diseases that we have flowing in the community start off in our gut, right? I'm doing some research on the lymphatic system, and I think sometime in the next couple of days, I'm gonna be talking about the lymphatic system. Maybe I might even do a little bit of it on Monday, but this helps with getting the digestion moving and help getting the blood flowing so that you can start getting some of these poisons out your system. So here's my 32 ounces, y'all. All right, fam. The moment of truth. It's young. That's why I didn't fizz. I just bottled this up. Like I said, you catch it on the. Oh, you catch it at the beginning of this video that I'm doing for YouTube right now. So, if you're experimenting with making stuff, the first thing you do is use your senses. Oops, and I'm messing up because I can't see it in here. All that good ambrosia going to waste. Goddamn. All right. So the color is good. The smell is good. All right. So, since this may be my last toast, YouTube or Facebook, because this is from a SCOBY that I made, and I am experimenting with bacteria and yeast. So I am going to say, first we call them creator by whatever name we choose to call that creator, whatever name you choose to call it. We call that energy into the room, even though we know it's already in the room. We call that energy into us, even though we know that energy is already in us. We call it, and we say Ashe. From there, we move to our personal ancestors, right? We call on our personal ancestors, and since my brother Tariq is here, we call on Elder Normal X. We call on those ancestors that laid the foundation for who we are today. We call on those ancestors that fed us when we was hungry. We call on those ancestors that prayed for us. We call on those ancestors that used to take us to school. We call on those ancestors that disciplined us in love. We call on those ancestors that gave us those little treats and snuck us little things. We call on those ancestors that used to pop us in the head when we fell asleep in church. We call on those ancestors that used to shake you awake when you fell asleep when you was driving. Well, maybe that's more of a personal thing, but that's me. We call on those ancestors that we love and that showed us love. We call on them and remember them. Go down your family line, start calling them out. If you got people you want me to toast, feel free to post them up. I'm telling y'all, I write this stuff down. I take this very seriously. So I want y'all to understand, right? I want y'all to understand. I take this very, very seriously. So I salute your ancestors, and I salute my personal ancestors, right? So we call on them right now. Excuse me, I've been sipping on some ambrosia before this because I had to do samples, right? So we call on those personal ancestors: Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Alina, Cleveland Brown, Geneva Brown, Wash Ellis, Margaret Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Normal X, Elder Donaldson, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Brother Fanoaks, also known as Montague Pittman, Pastor Yusuf Western, Dr. Marianne Williams, Elder Harrison. That's all that come to me right now. We toast all of them. We toast George. We lift up our glasses and we say, Ashe. We toast this moment right now, which is Kuumba. And man, I got it ready for y'all today, right? Kuumba, we toast this day of creativity and we laying it down and we say, Ashe. From there, we move on to our children, our children's children on to infinity. So we toast the past. We toast the past so that we can learn from it. We toast the present because this is where we are, right? And we toast the future because that's where we're going. And we toast our children now so that when we make ourselves worthy, and I hope y'all working to make yourself worthy, your children will toast you. Because hell for African is being forgotten. I plan to never, ever be forgotten until I return. All right? So we toast. We say Ashe. From there, we move on to any special things that you need. Toast. Well, we toast today for the Malcolm X Festival. We toast for its success. We toast for anything that y'all got, any challenges that may be making themselves known to you. We toast. We toast for this ambrosia so that they could bring health and wellness to people. We toast to your health, right? We toast to our future prosperity. We toast to our culture building and our nation building efforts. We toast all those things that we are striving for. We toast that we create our own certifying bodies and stop waiting around for individuals to certify us that never have, right? That we never have respected our intelligence, right? Never have respected what we've done. So we toast ourselves moving towards a powerful future. We say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish y'all peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Woo! Damn! I did it. If I live for the next 24, I did it. God damn it. Listen, y'all don't even, listen, y'all got to check out the video because oh man, I did it. Our Scobie, we toast that, y'all. We got our own Scobie. So now, family, two announcements, right? On YouTube, this is going to be about my third time announcing it, right? Now, in the near future, you will be able to tell me, Brother Hatim, I want, well, actually, let me see if I survive, right? I want some ambrosia from the Imani strain. What does that mean? That means that's a strain that was made by all of y'all gathering around me and support me in my efforts to brew this. Because even with you just watching right now, you're supporting my efforts because this gave me the motivation to toast, right? So you're going to be able, some of y'all going to be able to be some of the first people to taste this strain of ambrosia that was made directly from us. And I attribute it to our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, dude, the way this popped up, I didn't even expect it like that, right? I found a way to make scobies. I'm going to be able to get you a Scobie from the Imani strain, right? Because I discovered it on Imani when I was brewing. So now, Lord have mercy. And it's strong too. Damn. I gotta chill. Oh man. Alright, so Facebook, I'm about to get on out. And get to my session. So look for me on YouTube. All you gotta do is when I post it up on my Facebook timeline, just click on it, watch the video, and subscribe. I'm trying to build up my subscribers. And better yet, share. Some of y'all not sharing on Facebook. God damn it. Share it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't no drama. I ain't cussing nobody out or saying necessarily inappropriate, right? You know what I'm saying? But hey, Brother Tariq says teaching. Look, bro, listen, I will teach you how to brew this shit, right? So that you can have it at home. Because it's like, it's not necessarily, see, because y'all got to understand the business model that I got, I only make this for family and friends. People that get this, right, are family and friends, right? What that means, right? That means I'm not trying to mass market this. Some people want to help me mass market this, and we have a factory and shit. And in the future, that would be nice. But right now, I'm brewing for family and friends. I'm brewing for people's health. I'm brewing so people can have something to take the place of pop. And I need my family and friends to start drinking healthy. That's why I started doing a toast so that we could drink water together and we could start drinking healthy drinks together. Some of y'all drinking tea right now, right? You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm saying is, yo, you want to learn how to brew? You don't want to buy, you don't want, because listen, I don't even sell it. I give it away. And people are like, what? What do you mean? Yeah, because some of y'all going to try to take advantage of that. What I mean when I give it away is, when people give to Gianni, right? It's like, because like I need tents, right? So that we go camping. We need money. So when we get ready to send some of these boys to Simba, yep, I still help send boys to Simba, right? We need money, right? I want to do a cross-country train trip with some of these young people, right? We need money, right? I want to be able to support the school that I work at. We need money. So when people give to the journey, I return and I give it back to them, right? You don't just give money to the journey. You don't give money to Gianni as a donation. No, you give money to Gianni and I trade because you give me. And I ain't selling it to you because in order for you to give, you got to give from the bottom of your heart. So I need people to understand that when they getting this, you're getting it as a result of us, of you supporting what I'm doing. And I'm saying, hey, here's a gift. Man. The look of love is in your eyes. That look your heart can't describe. Man, this some good sipping shit. This that sipper. The batch that we got, listen, I'm gonna say this. This came directly from the ancestors. I'm trying, y'all don't, I mean, y'all got to feel me. Now the smoke y'all see is I got some incense burning. Don't go. You know what I'm gonna do? Facebook, I'm about to get up off of this. YouTube, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna go pour a libation outside because this is produced from us. So I'm gonna go salute the ancestors and I'm gonna bottle the rest of it up. So Facebook, I'm out. YouTube, I'm about to go out. I'm about to go pour some of this out to the ancestors. I know some of y'all looking like, Brother Tim, you ain't giving the ancestors a whole glass? Nope. Because I got some ancestors inside of me that want some more. All right. So, what we going to talk about today? All right, I'm back. You see, we poured them libations outside. So, it's about to jump off for us. We're going to have an excellent 2017 and beyond. All right, I'm kind of pissed now because I put something up on Google Google Keep, and it didn't sync. I don't know what's going on. So everything else is synced. but I'm gonna go the best I can from memory. All right. So, as you know, I'm taking black seed oil. Has been effective. All right. Next piece is the last little bit of coconut oil. We'll go out and get some more of this so we can continue the oil letting. All right.
Hey,
Y'all say happy birthday, Vicky.
can I come downstairs?
Yeah, you come downstairs. I'm taping though.
You taping?
Mm-hmm.
Right now?
Yep. All right. Are you naked? Come on down.
Hmm?
Come on down.
No.
Okay. All right. You don't want to be introduced to the world on your birthday.
Crazy.
Look at that. Man. You see the camera go dark? I love them dark. All right. So here we go.
So you taping for real?
Yeah, I'm taping. I told you I was taping.
You said come on up to.
I said I was taping. You ain't what?
It's on what?
It ain't live. What? It's not live. I'm taping. All right. So she come right down at the perfect time. It's her birthday. Almost in a birthday suit. You know, I might get banned from YouTube. All that sexy dark chocolate walking through.
Martin, don't say all that, please.
What? Come on now. So, what we gonna do is y'all hear complaining in the back, right? Y'all give her a thumbs up. Let her know, because I'm not cutting this out the tape. We gonna argue about this for about 10 years.
You're cutting it out.
Mm.
So you naked
On tape. She's naked on tape. You talking to me about it?
No,
And
you're
you
not.
extending it.
That.
Well, we got to make a deal.
Wow.
All right. We have to make a deal. All right, family. So here we go. Right? Listen. I want y'all to listen very close. Right? Beliefs. Negative beliefs. Positive beliefs. We base our life on beliefs. Right? We see the world through the lens of our beliefs. And what you need to understand, right? What you need to understand is that you get to decide the beliefs. What? Yeah, just because you've been doing it since you was young, it doesn't mean that you got to keep it. You can change the beliefs. And this is what I need you to understand, right? Because I'm going to get into some other stuff. I just got to drop this from yesterday, the review from yesterday. But let's finish this thought right here. Some beliefs are not serving you. Those are called negative beliefs. You have negative beliefs about the world. You have negative beliefs about who you are. You have negative beliefs about where you are. You have negative beliefs about who's around you. You got negative beliefs that are setting up the lens for how you see your life. Now, how do you know a negative belief from a positive belief? Let me describe a positive belief for you, right? A positive belief does something very simple. A positive belief adds and multiplies peace, power, and joy in your life. Let me say that again. A positive belief adds and multiplies peace, power, and joy in your life. What does a negative belief do, Brother Hatim? A negative belief subtracts and divides peace, joy, peace, power, and joy in your life. So, positive beliefs add and multiply. Negative beliefs subtract and divide. So now, all you have to do is put a list down of the beliefs that are conscious. Because we got to work on the conscious beliefs first, right? And become conscious of the things that we believe. What do we believe about ourselves? What do we believe about our people? What do we believe about our situation? What do we believe about our economic condition? What do we believe about? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying, because we have beliefs, right? We have beliefs, and then there's facts, right? There's realities that's out there, right? So what we have to be able to do is to find the facts, understand the facts, and learn to structure our beliefs to help us navigate the facts, to help us multiply and add to our lives, right? Most of us are running around with these beliefs that are holding us back. We're running around with these beliefs that are subtracting from our life. We're running around with these beliefs that divide our lives and divide our families, right? That divide our tribes, that divide our clans, that divide our cities, that subtract from our life, subtract from our circle, subtract, right? And because we have these beliefs, they're stopping us from growing, right? So what I'm challenging you to do, right, on this day is to start evaluating your beliefs. If it's adding and multiplying that peace, power, and joy in your life, hang on to it. Build upon it. But if it's subtracting and dividing peace, power, and joy in your life, you need to let it go. A lot of us are hanging on to other people's beliefs. A lot of us are hanging on to society's beliefs. And y'all need to understand, right? Because yesterday, because it's kind of, now let me get to the whole yesterday piece, right? So yesterday I was talking about the unused resource of black manhood and black womanhood, right? And this right here is going to be a controversial piece, right? I have a lot of people in the conscious community saying the black woman is God. And I argue with that point. I ain't going to argue with it. You know, what you believe is what you believe is work. If it's adding and multiplying your life, by all means do it. But I'm going to throw something else out there, right? Because after years of studying rites of passage and talking with other people and other cultures about their rites of passage, one of the things that I have noticed is that I hear a lot about traditional societies and men's rites of passage. I'm not hearing a lot about women's rites of passage. And I got to start thinking, why? Why am I hearing about, you hear about women when they start the menstrual cycle, they separate them and women go in and educate them and stuff like that. And then then now in recent history, right? Because a lot of this shit is recent. After the incursions of the West Asians, we started doing little rituals where we're snipping the women parts, shit like that, right? That shit comes from somewhere else, right? Let me tell you about your original system. Women didn't need rites of passage. Why? Women are born in tune, because we haven't really ran into an in tune woman, right? You know what I'm saying? Really, when it comes down to it, a woman that's drinking pure water, a woman that's eating a diet that was designed for her body, a woman that has not been influenced by external circumstances. We haven't run into a pure woman, right? As of yet, you know what I'm saying? Because this society has polluted and basically destroyed the black woman. You know what I'm saying? And same thing with the black man. So I don't want none of y'all getting on my timeline tripping. But let me say this to you. Women didn't need rites of passage to process. Why? Because women were born for the family, through the family, right? Women's rites of passage was birth. Women's rites of passage happened to them naturally, so they would get something that they would see. Not only like us, they would get hair in certain areas, but then something would happen on a regular cycle, just like the moon would appear. They're in tune with nature. What? What's going on? Right? I'm imagining that some women could have been so connected that their mood swing could possibly change the weather. But that's just me. That that's a hypothesis and shit like that, right? But the thing that I'm saying is that the birth, giving birth, is a rites of passage in itself. And men saw this. And men, being men, wanting to rule and wanting to control. Or, well, let's even get before the rule and control, because that's more West Asian shit, right? To prove ourselves worthy of the woman, we had to prove ourselves like the woman proved herself to the family and to the community. What do you mean, Brother Tim? A woman's life is on the line every time she gives birth. Before hospitals, before all the anesthetics and shit, before motherfuckers could come in, and a woman put her life on the line every time she gave birth. That was a hero's journey. For 9 months, her body changed. She began eating for two. She was initiating in the initiation hut of her womb, carrying around an individual, and at the same time she's changing and she's growing and she's maturing. And then at that moment when that water break and that baby start coming out, the pain was so intense that men figured they had to do something just as intense. So when you look at a lot of the rites of passage rituals of men, what you see us doing is showing that we have the same capabilities of women. So women set the whole foundation of society up, because women are born for the family and to maintain the family. Men are born for the society. The society is the man. That's the external shit. The thing that makes the whole society run is the healthy family. And that's why the woman was revered. Right? And I'm about to say something that's going to fuck some of y'all up. Right? Now, men looked at this and said, damn, how can I prove myself worthy of this? This woman is putting herself on the line to have my child. You know what I'm saying? These women sacrificed themselves unto themselves and unto the family so that they could bring forth children. What can I do? So men had to come up with a system called rites of passage. That's what we call it now, where they would build a womb, which was the initiation hut or the initiation place, and push themselves to the limits of life to show that they were worthy. Now, here's the statement. Men created God to compete with women. So it ain't just that black woman is God. It might even be a little bit deeper than that. This is just a thought. It might be a little bit deeper than that. Men created God to compete with women. What do you mean, Brother Atem? Once again, let's look at a woman's journey. A woman is in tune with nature. Nature provides me with my food. A woman is the first thing that a baby sees. The woman is the first thing that provides a baby its needs. When a baby is scared, the first thing they call for is their mother. So in order for men to, in a sense, control, we had to come up with something outside of her, something outside of nature. And hence, we created God. This is just a thought. Just go and think on it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this whole thing is about. It's about sharing thoughts. It's about us growing together, right? So, this is Brother Tim saying thank you for joining me on today's toast. I'm about to go take a nap because I got to get ready for this Malcolm X Festival. You see my mind is getting kind of slow because I've been up since 3. It is now 20 to 8, so I can give me about a good hour of sleep. And I'm meditating and do all my stuff. Y'all see me take my supplements, stay up on your routine. Those of you on the Nguza Saba Challenge, please. Up above here, I'm going to put the Nguza Saba Challenge. Those of you that are on the Nguza Saba Challenge, stick to it. If you need any help, hit me up at hatim@giamijourney.com. Also, know now that I am live up on Black Spot. So you go to blackspot.com. Also, you can find Hatim and you can find Giami Journey up on the Black Spot. Space of our own. Incredible, y'all. It's incredible, right? So I'm going to straighten this out so my wife won't be yelling. And I am out. I already cleaned up the kitchen, by the way. I meditated last night, but I'm going to meditate a little bit more this morning. And I'm going to go through a couple of the Giami salutations. By the way, I will be posting up a more in-depth look at the power of the Giami salutation as far as helping the lymphatic system eliminate some of the waste out of your body. All right? So we will be talking, fam. All right, I'm out. Thank you for watching the video. I want you to subscribe. Click the bird right there, the fiery bird. And I also have a special video just for you, right there. And for those that want more information about Giami Journey, go to our site. It should be right about there. Peace.